the sites of the devastation occasioned by the torrential downpour of Saturday, 4th of June 2020. The governor, during the visit, assured residents that everything humanly speaking will be done to forestall future occurrence in the state, especially in Abeokuta, the state capital. Governor's office correspondent Tunde Olaniran reports that the silting work is currently going on in all affected areas to guard against such occurrences in the short term. His report.
The inspection by Governor Dr. Abiodun of flooded parts in Abeokuta ignited excitement and jubilation among residents of the area. Agojesha, Isale Ojakuto, Ijeun are perennially hit badly by heavy downpour. This inspection by the governor is to see for himself the extent of the damage and fashion out ways of nipping it in the bud.
We're going to begin, the more permanent measures. As you can see, this happened Saturday to Sunday. And rather than come here to just sightsee, what I've done is I sent my commissioners, 5 commissioners here yesterday, including physical planning, commissioner for works, and commissioner for environment, and the rest of them were here yesterday to assess exactly what the problem is. We immediately met, and today we deployed all our resources. We are working in 7 places at the same time to bring the needed support and relief to our people. I will continue to sustain that. We didn't create this problem, but as a government, we are responsible, deliberate, a methodical government. We ensure that we address these issues as soon as possible.
Governor Abiodun urges the people of the state to desist from disposing refuse in drainages and water channels, assuring that lasting solution will be put in place.
And as you have heard, this is a problem that has persisted for over a decade, and is further exacerbated by the developmental progress of the city. As new buildings and new estates are built, it further puts pressure on drainages. It further affects the channelization of drainages. Now, this particular case here is a typical example. The bridge here, the culvert here, was not built to accommodate the volume of water that it now has to accommodate, because there's been a lot of further channelization of different water streams coming to this stream. To compound that, there's been a lot of silting, of the channel. There's been a lot of waste that's been thrown in the channel. Drainages here don't even exist. The structure itself is overlived its usefulness. So there's a lot of debris that's blocked the little channel that exists under the bridge.
He also disclosed that the Ministry of Special Duties has been directed to give relief materials to those affected by the flash flood.
So what we're doing now is, as you can see, the road itself has been damaged. It's almost failing, almost cut into 2. So the first thing is to try and restore vehicular traffic. That's a palliative. But in the long term, while we're doing that, we are clearing the channel, the debris from the channel. We're desilting it so at least the water can flow. We're widening it, That way, if rain falls tomorrow, it can accommodate more volume of water. But in the long run, we have to put a new bridge. We have to construct a proper drainages on this road, because the water just comes and it overflows its banks and all that. So, and then more importantly, there's some houses that are actually built on the water channel. So this is a comprehensive plan. We have to look at those houses, we have to demolish them, put drainages in place, have a new bridge built here that would accommodate. If you look at this one, you find out that underneath it, half of it is already blocked because there are rocks there, and the other half was covered by debris and all that. So they've removed the debris now, but obviously it cannot accommodate the volume of water that's, and we have predictions that rain this year between June, July, and August will be very heavy. So we're going to do all we can as a palliative, but immediately.
The governor promised that his administration will continue to work for the well-being and the welfare of all residents of the state, irrespective of where they live. Tunde Olaniro, OGTV News.
Meanwhile, the concern of Prince Dakpo Abiodun-led administration in Ogun State is to ensure that residents are living in good and conducive environment. The reason why is government continues in massive environmental cleanliness and expansion of water channels across the state. Commissioner for Environment, Honorable Abiodun Abudu Balogun, stated this in an interview while monitoring an ongoing dredging of Shokori River along Isaleo Jakuto, Abeokuta. Peter Falomo tells us more.
At the inception of the current administration in Ogun State, infrastructure development coupled with conducive environments to live is key in order to make life worthy for the citizenry.
So everything the State Minister of Environment is doing, in line with the direction of Mr. Governor, is to ensure good environmental and public health for the people. That's all we're doing. And that's the objective of government itself. The whole thing we are trying to achieve is, like the governor directed, is to give the people sense of belonging, give our people hope that the government of President Abiodun really cares about their welfare and well-being.
On the recent flood in Abeokuta, occasioned by heavy downpour, Honorable Abiodun Abudu Balogun speaks on proactive steps of Prince Dapo Abiodun-led administration, particularly on the badly affected areas.
When disasters happen naturally, government will want to do its best to mediate and remediate. Unfortunately, also, when some of these things are man-made as a result of human activities, again, it is still coming to government to also remediate and take necessary action.
The commissioner adds that government will not hesitate to prosecute those who block drainages at any location in the state.
When government is doing this, our people should also try and cooperate with government. This idea of blocking the drains, you can see most of these drains are blocked by human activities, and we keep appealing to them to please help us desist. And some of these structures, you can see for yourself, some of them have been marked by physical planning for a very long time, and those are critical issues that our people need to really address.
Residents in some of the areas that were badly affected by the recent flood disaster appreciate the quick intervention of the government and ask for lasting solution to the perennial flooding.
Yes, what government is doing, and I think it is better if they can do it. To start is not a problem, to finish is the major problem. So it's to start and finish it. So all the people of this community, they will appreciate that. Even from anywhere that they are passing there, because this road is always busy on the market day.
Going up and down, we've been trying to donate money to do some repairs, but it's like we are tired. We are just pleading to the state government, Governor Abiodun, to come and assist us. We are just begging him. We are in a problem now because during the last rainy season, the recent rainy season, we have a lot of flooding disaster happening in our community here. To the extent that people that are living at Ikopa, their water used to come down to Ifesuwoponiyo. People from Tiwadayo, CDA, also using our CDA to drop reviews. So we are begging the state government to come and bail us out.
That water is too much for us, so we cannot do it by ourselves. So I will be begging our government to help us.
Honorable Abudu Balogun disclosed that the work of environmental cleanliness and dredging of waterways for free flow of rivers are ongoing across the state. Peter Falomo, OGTV News.
Construction work on Lafenwa Ayetoro Road in Abeokuta has commenced towards ensuring that all abandoned roads in Ogun State are completed. Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Ade Akinsanya, assures the people of the state that the construction work in the area and others in the state would not be affected by the occurrence of Saturday's flash flooding, which will not affect ongoing rehabilitation as it will be completed in record time. Kunle Ibikunle's report is presented in this package. As part of its mission to complete all abandoned road projects in Ogun State, construction work has commenced on Lafenwa Ayetoro and Post Office Adigbe roads in Abeokuta, the state capital. Speaking on the initiative of the current administration to make life meaningful for the people, Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Ade Akinsanya, says the state government has mobilized all contractors back to sites across the state towards ensuring good motorable roads.
If you go around, you see people walking. So work is not stopping. So this is just added work. So that will be ongoing. The good thing is we have all these people working for us around. So I'm able to mobilize them to help us out in this situation right now. When this work is finished in this area, to get the asphalt is one of the contractors working for us along Abeokuta Shagamu. They have asphalt plant, so they will help us supply asphalt. The same thing along from Okemoson to Conference Hotel. So all those things are going on. It's a good, it's a blessing in disguise that we have them around, because I'm able to mobilize the equipment.
Engineer Ade Akinsoya adds that the affected areas by Saturday, 4th of July 2020 flash flooding in the state will equally be looked into, saying that it will not affect rehabilitation work on all the roads.
So I got a lot of calls from people in Akute, Yakoyo area also. So I've been looking at that. What His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun has directed us to do is take a comprehensive look at everything, then start addressing them. This is, as you said, it's emergency. And that's why people have been out here since yesterday. So we are coordinating all across the whole state, make sure that we provide relief wherever there's danger. If it's unstable, we keep people away from it. But let me assure everybody, His Excellency is committed to providing succor to the citizen, that this is going to be sustained. We are going to work around the clock to bring relief quickly.
Some residents applaud Prince Dapo Abiodun-led administration for its quick intervention.
I want to appreciate the present administration for making it a point of duty to go back to those works. Past administration had left the project unfinished. I want to thank the governor and the government of Ogun State for going back to those projects to go finish them. The governor has done so many things in the past without making so much noise about it. I am so sure that this one will not be an exception.
Actually, we are highly delighted. Delighted in the sense that the problem of this road is too much, too cumbersome. But as government has rethink and decided to complete the project now, it's a welcome development. By the time the road is completed now, many people are too much in a hurry in driving. My advice to them now is they should always move at a slow pace.
They urged the people of the state to pay their taxes to enable government to provide more democratic dividends to all the nooks and crannies of the state. Ogun State Head of Service Alhaja Selimat Otun has described civil servants as in the state as highly intelligent, very hardworking and result-oriented, urging them to maintain the qualities and support the present administration led by Prince Dapo Abiodun. Alhaja Otun, who stated this while on a familiarization visit to some ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs at Okemoson, Abeokuta, advised them to continue to express their competency, accountability and focused in their service to the state. She urged them to build interpersonal relationship between MDAs, compare notes and share positive ideas, saying that as government has promised to take care of workers' welfare, they should also pray for the economy of the state to improve.
Your love, your greetings, messages, phone calls and visits to my office on my appointment as head of service. I'm proud that Ogun State workers are very hardworking, highly intelligent, very vibrant and results-oriented. We should stand on this nice direction. This foundation has been laid by our forebearers. I want us to build on it in ensuring that the program of this government is achieved.
The head of service also warned that COVID-19 is real, advising workers to always follow the guidelines of washing of hands, use of sanitizer, face mask, and maintenance of social distancing to be safe. Speaking on behalf of their colleagues, permanent secretaries from Bureau of Establishment and Training, Mrs. Lydia Fajombo, Civil Service Commission, Mr. Kolawole Ogunlano, Ministry of Industries, Trade and Investment, Mr. Olu Aikulola, and Women Affairs and Social Development, Dr. Mrs. Olunati Oladede, thanked the HOS for the visit, pledging to continue supporting the present administration to take the state to a next level. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Let's remind you that you can follow us on our social media platforms for more news and updates. We're on Apple, Roku, Windows, BlackBerry, Facebook, and Android devices. You can also watch us live on our website, www.ogtv.com.ng/live. That's it on our midday news Yoruba version. Will come shortly and we'll bring you more news in our subsequent bulletins. I am Idowu Fabajo. Bye now.